Are we in there? Is the melanin on? Yes, it is. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you're doing fabulous, darling. I just got done watching this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop. My soul is a little disturbed just with all the messiness and Mona Me Entertainment. I don't know how y'all are putting this together and just letting it roll and saying, yes, this is going to work. Half of this freaking episode seemed as though it was a setup. Like, we gonna get into it. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And child, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. Down below in the comment section, I would love to know, of course, your social media information so I can keep following y'all. But I would also love to know, how are you doing? It's another month. Let me know, how's everything going? We're officially in the second quarter. Let's go ahead and get into this Love and Hip Hop. It's a poker night with all the dudes. They all meet up. There's like one little lone plate of wings. Y'all couldn't get no KFC bucket and split it? Like, okay, I'm gonna get away from that. But anyway, Kirk in his confessional, he's saying that him and Rashida, they haven't been spending time together and they've been living in separate homes. And I'm sitting here like, isn't that why you straight in the first place? Y'all wasn't together, no way. Kirk brings his friend Tango, Bobby V, in his little coat. Bobby, I'm sorry. I used to love me some Bobby V. He has on his little Oshkosh Begosh little coat, his little bubble jacket. He's so cute. You just want to pick him up and put him in your pocket. All of them go around talking. Stevie starts with his drama. Child, we don't care. They keep moving around the table, and Jock, he's sweating in his throat. He needs something to drink, and everybody looking at him like, what the hell wrong with you? He has a confession to make. He was like, you know what, speaking of paternity tests, I just want to tell everybody at the table, the girl that he messed around with and lost his family over, well, I smashed it too. I don't know if my special sauce got in there. I had on a little hat. I don't know if anything splashed out. I don't know. Kirk was like, I had a sombrero on too. So I'm sitting here like everybody had on a sombrero, but here the baby is. Who is the pappy? Jock ends up telling everybody at the table what Carly and him talked about a couple weeks back when he said his special sauce was in maybe a Jasmine. We don't know which Jasmine, but it might have been her. Jock goes on and on and on, and then he brings up Kiana, and everybody like, who the hell is Kiana? Oh my God. Tango was like, yo, that's the bitch I used to be with. I was like, oh my God, what? Hold up. No. All of these players are in position, especially Tango, because there ain't no way they just gonna bring you to the spot and you don't know nothing about nothing. All of a sudden, Kiana is your old girl. No, sir. Kirk starts saying he feels like it's a setup. He feels like all the girl wanted was some money. He ended up giving her the hush money so that she wouldn't tell everybody what's going on, especially Rashida. Ernest talking about, yeah, you really need to get your family back together. I'm sitting here like, Ernest, what are you doing with your family, sir? I'm gonna need you to get your life together looking like an old Gucci Mane mixtape. I'm done in the all white. I was not prepared. Speaking of something I really was not prepared for, is Joseline Hernandez. She is so excited that her and Stevie are communicating, and she wants to be in a better place with the ladies of Love and Hip Hop. She meets up with Lovely Mimi. Lovely Mimi ain't got no job, no more time. So she wants to open up her own shop, but the only way that she can do that and get customers, she needs, you know, celebrities and not clients. She asked Joseline, can I keep doing your nails and you keep posting it on Instagram so I can keep getting my check? Joseline was like, yeah, I can do that. She was like, can you tell your friends? Joseline was like, skirt. The only friend that I have right now is in my belly, and in Christ Jesus, I don't have any friends. Like, nobody likes me. I was like, oh. Joseline is like, I want everybody to come together for women empowerment. It's a song that I got called Baby Daddy. She basically said that she's a changed woman now. I'm like, I don't agree. On to sorriness. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. We meet a new cast member, Shooter, who is the husband of Sierra, the chick that owns the glam shop. And they've been going through some things. But as soon as he came up on that confessional, I said, something mistaken. Like, it just smelled horrible. They go on a double date with Jock and Carly Red, and I'm sitting here like, weren't you just on a date with Tommy? Anyway, we just gonna bypass everything that's going on with Carly and Jock because we already know that, and we're gonna go straight to the source with Shooter and Sierra. He wants her to be more domesticated, cook, clean, wash his drawers, all that stuff, and she wants him to give her the drawers. No, she wants some more dick. I'm sitting here like, huh? She was like, I want that recharge battery pack. I mean, just so I can, if you want me to cook and clean, I'm going to need what I need too. And I'm sitting here looking at Shooter like, yeah. He didn't want to hear it. He left. They didn't even get their food. I don't even think they got a menu yet. I said, ooh. She running after him, pulling on his dread. I'm not even going to analyze that scene because I know what's really going on. Melissa, I know her name now. It's Melissa. Last week, I butchered her name. I knew it started with an M. I gave like different ones. Melissa, Mikioto Express. Like, I gave different names, but anyway, her name is Melissa. She meets up with Joseline, so they can go over the details of is it called The Baby Daddy? Is that the song? What it's called? The video shoot. They going over the details, and Melissa was sitting here like, so who do you want in the video? Joseline sitting there in her mommy dearest attire. I mean, had the bun and everything. Christina! Like, that's what she was giving me. I was sitting there like, ugh. If you have never seen Mommy Dearest, I'm gonna need you to press pause. I don't know if it's on YouTube. I don't know. I'm gonna need you to get your life together and find Mommy Dearest and watch it. Melissa was like, who do you want in the video? She was like, I want Lovely Mimi. Melissa was like, who? I want Tammy in the video. She was like, the one where you pulled her ponytail off. Mama D. Okay, nothing really happened with her. Carly Red, the one you manipulated last season, and Dime Piece. And she was like, Players Club, how y'all went back and forth and you threw the money in her face. That's one thing I can say with Melissa, with her friendship with Joseline. She will tell her exactly how it is. I like that. She was like, so you don't want to invite Mimi. And she was like, Mimi the Pilgrim. Joseline wants Melissa to talk to all the girls to get them to be a part of the photo shoot. Melissa was sitting there like, girl, bye. Joseline wants forgiveness and a favor. Girl, you need to give them each a gift card to Bath and Body Works, a 10-piece wing coupon for Wingstop with the fries and the drink, because you know that's extra if you don't get a combo, and the sauce is extra. Child, yeah. Just asking for forgiveness and shit. You need to get, ooh. Treasure P, the friend of Mariah that lives in Houston that just moved to Atlanta. Child, she had to give her whole storyline. The thing that I couldn't get over is baby girl is only 23. I'm sitting here like, Lord. She wants to make sure that the ladies don't think she stank. She is. She meets up with Mariah and Lovely Mimi, and she tries to explain herself about what she meant between Tommy being low and she being high. She basically said, well, what I meant was kind of like she low key and I'm high key. I was like, so y'all singing now? Like, I'm a little confused. If somebody told me I was low and they were high, I take that as a jab. Like, you think I'm low on the totem pole. I ain't doing nothing. So, what do you mean, ma'am? Ding, ding, ding. It was Lovely Mimi versus Treasure. Lovely Mimi was like, hold on. What you talking about convicted felons? I'm a convicted felon. She was like, no. What I was trying to say, I was like, no, Treasure, ma'am, I'm going to need you to stop contradicting yourself, okay? Just because you have a college degree, it really doesn't mean anything, sweetheart. Just be quiet, because a couple years ago, your ass was on the pole paying for that college education. So, please be quiet, ma'am. Shh. She was like, you can say what you want about me being with a married man, but I've never been behind bars, and I don't have 23 mugshots. I was like, we figure out the radio show that Treasure P is interning with is Jock's radio show. I said, I'll be damned. She wants to tell Cena that Jock is with Carly, but she don't want to mess up her internship. I was like, well, girl, you better close them lips. She like, well, if I can't spill the beans and talk to Cena, I want to reach out and clear the air with Tommy. I felt just like Lovely Mimi. Don't you do it? No, just know that you have an enemy in her, and just be quiet. Kirk ends up popping his little milk dud self up at Press to show himself because he's sick of the silent treatment with him and Rashida, and he wants his family back. Mama Shirlene is right there. She is like, so what were you doing? He's sitting here like, you know what? I really didn't come here to talk to you. I came to talk to Rashida. And I'm sitting here like, you got some damn nerve. Mama Shirlene said, well, you know what I would say. File for divorce. And she walked her happy ass out of there. I was like, you know what? I agree with Mama Shirley. How many times has Kirk done this in these last 80 seasons of Love and Hip Hop? He was like, what can I do? Keep Mr. Nasty Time in his pants. Stay sombrero free. Like, just be with your wife. I don't know. You want to try and justify it. You was always at the shop. You was always making extra money. When you come home, you were tired. I'd rub on your booty and you be like, nah. He want to move forward. She like, nah, bro, I'm not there. He was like, yo, maybe we can go to a marriage counselor. Maybe we can go to Golden Corral. I don't know, but I don't want to do that. She was like, well, sir, it's not about you right now. Melissa ends up telling the ladies, minus Mimi, about Joseline wanting them to be a part of her video. Tammy was like, I mean, I see what she's doing, but I'm a decline. Carly was like, hell no! And that's how that went. Kiana, Jasmine, Rod, and the baby are looking for a new home so that they can be a happy family. Three's company, too. Like, I can't. I'm sitting here, what? Like, this is okay? Rod just rubs me the wrong way for some reason. It look like you be in the bed with him, you turn around and he looking at you just like this, like, What? Kiana is late because she got a call from her ex, Tango, basically spilling all the tea about the poker night. Rod and Jasmine are pissed over having pictures of baby Carter spread all around, yet you let Carly take them damn pictures. And also, they real pressed, especially Rod, over the fact that Jock might have been smashing Jasmine. Jasmine said, I swear on all the Sour Patch Kids in America that I wasn't with that man. I swear. It is Jock. I'm just saying. I don't know. Rod was holding the baby. I mean, holding him like this. Then it looked like Rod was about to... I just wanted to say, can somebody please get the baby? Because he's turning into the Hulk. And I really want this baby's life to be okay. So, Mariah, okay? Sierra's assistant. The glam shop assistant. Yes, these are new characters, but I'm trying to put them in my mind. She meets up with Shooter, who is Sierra's husband, okay? Yeah, Val's husband. Yeah. They meeting up. I thought she was meeting up with him to basically say, hey, this is what happened the other night. You need to check her and all that stuff. But when she was like, you need to check your bitch, I was like, ooh, those are a little fighting words. This is his wife. He was like, yo, why you calling her out a name like that? And she was like, well, I'm just telling you. I mean, it's too much. And I've been keeping this together. And I'm like, keeping what together? Mind you, they're right outside. It's super dark. I'm like, why the hell y'all meeting in the dark? And I need more money. I said, skirt. Okay, press pause. What's going on? Okay. Then I had to reverse back a little bit when she said that he's been investing into her. I was like, oh, so he's been investing his special sauce in you and you're getting investments from him. AKA, y'all nasty asses. Okay, I got it. You've been sleeping with your boss's husband and you've been getting the checks from the glam shop pretty much. Man, I'm done. He's sitting here talking about, you wear this for me as my secret safe. She was like, I need more money to keep the secret safe. This has to be staged because ain't no damn way. Well, this happens every day, child. Let me be quiet. It happens every damn day. Somebody that you with every day is screwing your man. Or with your girl. Like, it happens, child. Let me not put that past them. Or Mona Me Entertainment. But still. Speaking of mess, Carly and Jock are together so that they can meet up with Jasmine and Rod so that they can talk about all these rumors that are going on. Ooh, Rod is big mad. He went right on in. Ooh, Jasmine has some bass in her voice too, sounding like Debo. Jock stayed lost in the sauce. He was like, I don't know what y'all talking about, but okay, here's the kicker though. I mean, it was one night, it was real foggy. I knew her name was Jasmine. I don't know if it's you, but it looked like you. I'm sitting here like, hey, you know, Rod, you know, he was so mad over that. He was like, you know what? I want to let you know that I talk to Cena every day. Like, we real close. Like, every single day. And I'm sitting here like, sir, you already have 2 chicks that live with you. Like, when is enough? Then they were done with Jock. They start talking to Carly. I'm gonna need you to erase them pictures. Carly was like, who gonna check me, boo? The funny part was when Jasmine was like, you keep acting like this is hee ha ha. Carly was like, cause it is hee ha ha. I rolled. Jasmine was like, I should pop your ass. Carly was like, go ahead and do it. She was like, I was like, okay, are you gonna do it or not? They go back and forth with the insults, and Carly finally said, ma'am, figure out who your baby daddy is, and then maybe I'll take the pictures down. Jasmine was lunging like she do Olympics, being like, doop. They had to hold each of them back across from the table. Rod was laughing. I was like, of course your ass laughing. Now, we still don't know if Jock was with Jasmine, because Jasmine said, I swear, Anyway, no, we still don't know. And the pictures are still on Carly's phone. There's no resolve. Speaking of no resolve, Tommy and Treasure meet at the spa. I'm sitting here like... Tommy was like, you know what? I don't know you. Why would I take it that way? You're a messy bitch. I said, oh no, Tommy, you were doing so good with your exercises. You were doing so good. I am with Tommy on this one. If you're going to call somebody low and say that you high, that's my perception. I'm not going to take it as I'm low key. That's dumb. Like, why would I think about that? And I don't know you. All through this, Tommy is taking off her shoes. I bet she was taking off her jewelry. We just didn't know. She's that much of a ninja. She said, oh my God, I want some fruit. She goes over to get the fruit. She got a grape. She throw it at Treasure. Treasure was like, don't you throw no grapes at me. She threw the whole bunch at him. She was like, but you been with everybody, baby daddy. I was like, oh my God. Tommy didn't like that. She lunged at her. She had to hold on baby girl wig. I do not approve of violence. I really do not. I need people to start using their words correctly, okay? I'm gonna need you, Treasure, to make sure you know exactly what you're saying to people at what time. Tommy, I'm gonna need for you to start doing your breathing exercises and quit throwing quality grapes. Grapes are so damn expensive. You just don't throw people's grapes. You don't do that in the establishments. That was the episode, child. Down below in the comment section, I would love to know, what are you thinking about this whole triangle with Shooter, Sierra, and Mariah? What are you thinking about Rod and Jock and Kirk and the new frenemies of Tommy and Treasure? Let's talk about this down below. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless.